Let's see. Poll question is going to be, what improves your mental health? What improves your mental health? Is it more money, more God, more friends, more gaming? Got to put that one in there. Only God you can trust. Creation. Yeah. It's about how you start. Yeah. Because of pride. The love is forever changing. Love is the greatest. I'll never forget where you hurt me. Try to curse me. About 30. Let's see what I got. I'm not gonna add some turkey in this bad boy. Let me think. I'm gonna add a little ground chicken here. A little chopped chicken, baby. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Top of the morning, top of the morning. How y'all feeling out there? Let's get some eggs going. What's going on, Cheeto? How you feeling, man? How y'all feeling this morning, man? Welcome to the Breakfast Club, man. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we got 3 eggs with spinach. We're gonna throw some seasoning on there. We're gonna make a high protein breakfast, man. Let's do it. I'm gonna get some Montreal seasoning. Bro, what are you doing? If you can't see what I'm doing, bro, I don't know what to tell you, my man. I'm making some breakfast, bro. Fourth wall, what up, man? I'm gonna add some chopped chicken. KK, I'm in America. I'm in America. All right, so we got this chopped chicken right here. We got the 3 eggs, spinach. We're gonna throw some chopped chicken in there. But how y'all doing, man? Answer the poll question. Come in, hang out. You know what I mean? Shout out to work, fourth. Shout out to work, man. High protein breakfast coming right at you. Says, what am I cooking? So right now I have some spinach in here. I got some chopped chicken in here. I got 3 eggs. So we're gonna beat all this together. I'm gonna get my skillet nice and hot. Do me a favor, y'all hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Yes, I do like beef. I love beef. I love beef. I love chuck eye steak. I love ribeye. I love burgers. I like it all, man. So even though it looks like a lot of spinach, once you put heat to spinach, it's gonna dissolve. You know what I mean? Brooklyn Goat, what's up, man? Spinach has a lot of oxalates. Huh. Where did you see that study at, brother? JG. Where is that study so I can look it up? Send me the study, bro. Y'all check the poll question out, man. What research? I know research. I said where did you find this study, bro? Everything on YouTube is not the gospel, bro. Come on, y'all, wake up, man. It's the Breakfast Club, man. Wake up, wake up. All right, so we got this nice mixture right here, baby. Okay, VY, what's up? Happy Halloween to you. All right, so today on the Breakfast Club, we're talking about mental health. What improves your mental health, man? Y'all, let's talk about it. Let's exchange. What improves your mental health? We got more money, more God, more friends, more gaming. Which one? You think butter causes cholesterol, bro? You watching the wrong YouTube videos, bro. Butter does not cause high cholesterol, or not the cholesterol that clogs your arteries. It is ultra processed foods, seed oils. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. All right, so let's talk about the poll question. What improves your mental health? The climate is kind of sad in the world. You know what I mean? LL, are you sure that butter's not good for you? Where did you see that? What is your source? Let me guess. Your source is trust me, bro. His source is trust me, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, he got the trust me, bro source, Brooklyn. He's like, nah, I don't know where I found it, but you're positive based off of what, bro? See, look, his source is trust me, bro. Where'd you get it from? I'm positive. Much love to you, LL. I love tallow, butter, lard. Yeah, I also been messing with ghee too, like ghee like this right here. Ghee's pretty good too. Uh, Ghee's been working really well too. But 100% butter, preferably grass fed, it'll do the trick. Pan nice and hot. We got everything rocking. No love? What you mean? What you mean, bro? Everybody can agree to disagree, bro. Let's talk about the poll question, man. What improves your mental health, man? What improves your mental health, man? That's what we talking about, bro. Hello, it's all love, bro. It's all love, man. They see you into fitness and they try to challenge you. Exactly. And then when you challenge them back, they're like, "You're mean." No, I'm not mean. I'm just talking just like you, bro. Let's go. Let's talk together. Let's exchange. So you said weed improves your mental health. Okay. So like without weed, your mental health you're saying your mental health is contingent upon weed? Is that what you're saying? LL? I mean, I can understand it. I'm just trying to understand. Fitness has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, it does. People, people love to challenge people in the comment sections if they see you have a little build to you because everyone's an expert on YouTube. You didn't know that? Everyone's an expert. Everyone knows what you should be eating. Not to mention, you know, the people that are telling you this, they're not even into fitness, but they have everything to say about fitness. So it's like funny, you know. Some people are on the couch, you know, not doing much, and they're like, "Bro, you should be eating this. You should be drinking this." Oh, bro, your form is bad. I'm like, bro, show me your form so I can improve. You're like, oh, your form is bad on that. No expert fitness has not. Oh, no expert here, but I've researched plenty. Hey, no doubt, bro, no doubt. I think it's cool to research. I think the problem is, which what is the source? Have people really checked into their sources? There's so much information on the internet. You don't know what's what at this point, to be honest. Um, Everyone's saying everything. People on keto are saying keto is the gospel. People on carnivore are saying carnivore is the gospel. Vegetarians swear that if you eat meat, you're eating decaying animals and it's not good for you. So I think there's a lot of information on the internet. I think everybody's different too. That I know for sure. So I don't think there's a one size fits all approach to fitness, to diet, all of that. But what I do know is this is smelling fantastic. It's smelling fantastic. That's what I do know. Carnivore is king. Some people will argue that carnivore is not king, bro. JG, there's a lot of research that there are some value to certain carbohydrates, bro. But listen, I don't want to make the conversation about that, guys. Our ancestors survived eons on almost exclusive meat diet. JG, what was the average death rate of our ancestors? What was the average death rate of our ancestors? It showed that life expectancy, unless you're talking about biblical times, life expectancy was a lot shorter back then. But Brooklyn Goat, man, help me out. Uh, what improves your mental health, man? More money, more God, more friends, more gaming, man. Let's talk about it. Tell me the values of carbohydrates. Uh, well, I'm telling you that there's studies on carbohydrates being of value. Now, if you want to know my research, because again, my research is not the gospel. You know what I'm saying? My research is not the gospel. I will continue to eat honeydew and live well off that. Hey, whatever floats your boat, my brother. Um, so what I've seen is carbohydrates are the body's preferred source of energy. Now, of course, you're going to say, "Oh, that's not true." I get it. I get it. Everybody's different. But according to science, the preferred energy source of the body is carbohydrates. Now nobody's saying overconsumption of nobody's saying overconsumption of carbohydrates, but it's been proven that mental health, mental energy is improved by carbohydrates. Healthy energy around you. Okay, what does that mean though, bro? Is that like healthy people? Healthy? What do you mean by healthy energy? And the reason why I ask it that way is because energy can be anything. But how do I help? How do I help me? How do I help somebody else? What is healthy energy around you? What does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? People. Okay. All right. So more friends with good healthy energy. How do people get healthy energy? Brooklyn Goat, help me out. I know some people are gonna backflip, but I'm gonna put two small pieces of sourdough toast, three ingredients, carbohydrates, and I'm gonna toast it, baby. It's got flour, water, salt, three ingredients. I wonder how Dr. Sean Baker survived and thrives on carnivore 15-year study. JG, Dr. Sean Baker, his body may be cool with that. You think you have the same body as Sean Baker? Is Sean Baker on TRT? Let me ask you that, JG. Is Sean Baker on TRT? Does TRT help him as well? And is that a missing component in people that have strict diets? Are they supplementing with things that you may not know about because they're mainstream? Dr. Anthony Chaff, I'm familiar with both of those guys. Are they on TRT? Do you know? Are you sure about that, JG? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure, or are you guessing that they're not on TRT? Because most of the people that are influencers are on a form of TRT. They just don't tell you because when they give you their literature, they don't want you to include that. I do a little research, but I understand that a lot of research is biased. So I try to. You're pretty sure? All right, come back and let me know when you're sure, bro. Because your source right now is trust me, bro. That's what. No, he's clear on stuff. Listen, most. All right, let me say this without sounding like a hater because I'm not a hater. Most people that are trying to explain something to you in order to get you to follow their methodology, they're not going to tell you everything, bro. They're not going to tell you everything. You know how many people sell supplements? They're jacked. Then they'll sell a bunch of supplements and they'll come back and be like, bro, I forgot to mention you guys. I'm also on HGH. So it wasn't just the protein I sold you alone. It was the HGH followed with a little TRT, HRT. I think we see that a lot. We see it a lot with people in those industries. So do your research, but also listen to your body. That's what I would say. So we got the chopped chicken here, spinach, eggs. Okay. None of my followers try selling anything. Okay. All right. Well, listen, if you're thriving, bro, I say keep going, bro. Keep going, keep growing, bro. I'm not a hater, bro. If you're thriving, go with it. If you're thriving, go with it, bro. But answer the question too, JG. What do you think? What improves your mental health, bro? Frida, what's up? What's up? Happy Halloween to you too. Oh, hey, good to see you, Frida Aguilar. Good to see you. You've been thriving for 5 years. Listen, bro, more power to you. I think you'll hear people that are vegans, they'll come and say the same thing, JG. So I think it's contingent upon the people. Some vegans will come and be like, listen, I cut out meat and I feel like $1,000,000. What do you say to those people, JG? They're like, man, I've been a vegan, man, but and I feel great. What do you say to those people? Are they lying to themselves? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody's different. But one thing I do know about everybody is we all need healthy mental health. That I know is a fact. Whether it's carnivore diet, whether you know what I mean, whether it's you could be on carnivore, but your mental health has a lot to do with your interactions with things outside of yourself and within yourself. So my simple question is, how do you improve it? I got you, bro. Some people, there's vegans all online that are hardcore, just like your friend that you were talking about, and they've been on a vegetarian diet for a long time, and they feel better according to them, and they haven't been on meat for 20 years, et cetera, et cetera. I think balance is healthy for everybody. So this is me, minimal ingredients, minimal process, 3 ingredient sourdough toast, eggs, spinach, chopped chicken, and I'm gonna make a smoothie to go with it. But it's gonna be a small one. So let me ask you, brother, with the selections that are there, appreciate you, JG. What would you say improves your mental health, JG? I appreciate your interaction too, bro. Thank you guys for interacting with me. It's always cool to be able to exchange online rather than be the only one talking. So I appreciate y'all with the interaction, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you, JG. So I got a little berry blend here. Same berry blend, man. I keep it consistent. I told you, cholesterol improves my mental clarity. Cholesterol improves my mental clarity. Okay. So I'm talking about like not just diet, bro. I'm talking about like even if your diet's on point, some of these components, mental clarity is different from mental health, by the way. It can be the same, but I'm talking about feeling like a whole person. I'm talking about being motivated in life. You're saying that the steak is doing that for you? Because that's a hell of a steak right there, bro. If I could just eat a steak and my mental health, like I feel better after steak too, but I wouldn't hinge my whole mental health on the steak, bro. You know what I mean, JG? Eating a proper human diet. So if you eat a proper human diet, you don't need anything else. Is that what you're saying? A proper human diet, and you don't need no friends. You don't need no higher power. You just need a diet. Come on, man. Come on, JG. Come on, bro. Just eat better, and that's it. That's what you're saying to me, bro? Just eat better, and that's it? Wow. What about your relationships? Do you like dragon fruit? Dragon fruit, I feel like you got to get dragon fruit when it's ripe. I feel like dragon fruit can be kind of bitter if it's not ripe. So ripe dragon fruit, absolutely. So JG, once you improve your diet, you don't need more money, you don't need more God, you don't need more friends, you don't need more gaming. You just need a better diet, and everything else is encapsulated into that. Is that right, JG? Is that what I'm hearing for you, my brother? For anybody that cares, this is what's going into my smoothie. They sell it frozen at Walmart. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it in my smoothie. Yeah, JG, do you think that's true for the whole world? JG, you don't see how that could be, you think that fits the whole world? Just eat better. And you don't need any of those extra things. Come on, brother. A little bit of that. Use collagen in your hot tea. Nice. How long have you been on carnivore, bro? Yeah, collagen's a game changer. And I do a little 2.5 grams, if that, maybe less than a little creatine. 2.5 grams. I got this from, I'm sure you know this guy, Paul Saladino. I got his creatine from Lineage. Pretty good stuff. I think that could be true for some people, but I can't say all people. If you just improve your diet, your whole life gets better. I can't say that in full confidence. I think your life will get better, but your diet's not going to fix your relationship. Is your diet going to fix your relationship? Maybe. You know what I mean? Paul Saladino is cool. You like him too? 5+ years, 95% of my food every day. What is the other 5% of your food, if I may ask you? What is the other 5%? Malik, are you still there, Malik? I was still waiting for the energy thing if you got it, bro. I know Malik was talking about good energy, and I said, where does the good energy come from? I was curious. Sorry, guys. The blender is blending fruit, bread, whole food always. Okay, so you do eat carbs. You do eat carbs, huh? By the way, JG, thank you for the information too, man. So you eat carbs, but you just don't eat a lot of carbs? Is that how it goes? You're 90% fat and protein and 5% 5% carbohydrate. Do you lift? Do you lift, JG? Do you lift, JG? Let me ask you that. Do you lift? Are you an athlete? Can an athlete be on the kind of diet that you're talking about? Is that possible? You exercise? Okay. Do you think an athlete can be on carnivore? Got the water here. Got the smoothie here. You're 54? Got it, JG. I figured you were more mature than than a lot of others. So, do you think an athlete, like an NFL player, can be on carnivore? Let me ask you that. Let me ask you also, JG, are you a theist or are you an atheist? Just out of curiosity. I know diet, exercise, a lot of methodologies have to do with what you believe too. So I'm curious. By the way, welcome to the Breakfast Club. Check out the poll question. Let's engage, man. Many athletes they will use carbs only to boost workouts. So I guess you need to become fat adapted. Is that right, JG? I'm gonna say Grace. You're neither. You're one. All right, gracious Lord, thank you for the food. Thank you for everybody in the chat. I pray they have an awesome day, no matter what they're doing. Enjoy the weather, enjoy family, enjoy food. In Jesus' name, amen. You said you're neither. So I mean, you either believe or you don't believe in something. I mean, there ain't too many ways to go about it, yeah. I know you're probably not a fan of the labels, which is cool. Yeah, usually you believe in something or you don't. But I know some people don't like the labels, which is cool. So if you look at the poll, it says that people improve their mental health with more God. So far, that's 50%. More money is 33%. More friends is 17%. More gaming is 0%. Wow. I thought gaming would be a lot higher. I try to avoid pork and chicken as much because it's high in omega-6 and can cause inflammation. So let me ask you, JG, when you eat more beef, your total cholesterol goes up. What is your diet? What does your doctor say about that? What does your doctor say about your total cholesterol going up? Peaceful, what's going on, Peaceful? How you doing? You feeling peaceful today? Welcome to the Breakfast Club, bro. Join in on the conversation, man. We try to have wholesome talk here, man. I'm just eating a little breakfast, talking to the YouTube family, man. Woke up in a good mood. Love to see it, Peaceful. I don't have a doctor right now. and most don't have or no nutrition, they push big pharma. You're right about that. You're right about that. That I agree with you on, bro. Appreciate you, Peaceful. Most kids do fourth wall. A lot of kids got time for gaming. Um, hey, appreciate you, JG. Thank you, man. Hey, Peaceful, man. Let me ask you, what improves your mental health? If you look at the selections right there, join in on the conversation, man, if you'd like to. Um, the reason why I even brought up mental health is because when you go around town, you have your interactions with people, you can see the climate of the world. Everybody's on the edge. Mental health is on a decline. But I believe with the right kind of people around you, having the right conversations, mental health can improve. It's not all doom and gloom. Mental health can improve. JG 35. I'm talking about adults. I'm talking about everybody. Yeah, JG, I never got 43, bro. Ever. Ever. I got a full head of hair, bro. I got a full head of hair. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Um, but yeah, I understand you. Appreciate you, Peaceful. Yeah, I think not a lot of people talk about mental health. People talk about ways to be distracted. You know, you know, ways to be distracted. Um, JG, I usually stop at 10 before I do another set, but I'm not a max out guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not a how much can you bench? I'm a how much can I do in a set before I move on? You know what I'm saying? I've never been a guy who pull-ups are hard. If you do lat pull downs, it'll help your pull-ups though. If you do more lat pull downs, it'll help your pull-up game. Heavy lat pull downs. Because it's essentially the same motion, you know what I mean? Except one you're pulling the weight and the other one you're pulling yourself. The lat pull down, you're pulling the weight to you. And the pull up, you're pulling your body weight to it. That's the only difference, you know? But I think that's a very interesting take, JG, that you don't need anything else but a better diet, man. I think that's a very interesting take. Um, I'm gonna think about that because it's definitely something to think about. I have the rest. Got you. You say the diet is everything, in my opinion. Got you. So let me ask you this, JG. Do you believe that humans or that people need a higher power, or you don't believe that? Or you think that's optional as long as you get your diet in check? You don't need a higher power. You don't need a God or the universe or anything like that. I love these kind of conversations. I love hearing other people's ideas. You know what I mean? I think only higher powers, gods, devils don't exist unless you wanted to. So you do you believe that so what would you say the meaning of life is? Like do you just believe that the world was um the world just is, it wasn't created? Very interesting take. Very, very interesting take. I think when we make conversation, excuse me, when we make conversation normal again, I think people will be more happy because you're talking, you're exchanging, etc., etc. There is no meaning. We are all meaningless when we are gone. Nobody will care or know. Right. So if we're all meaningless when we're gone, what is the meaning of why we're here? I love it. You know what I mean? To enjoy life. Okay. Got it. So we're here for a time, enjoy life, but it means nothing. That one's a little hard for me to wrap my mind around. Like, if life is just to enjoy life, what happens to the people that don't enjoy life? What happens to the people that have hard lives? Life is a journey, not a race. It's what we make of it. But there are bumps in the road, not going to always be a smooth ride. That's correct. Well, I agree with that. You said, do you eat free range eggs or store bought? I buy store bought eggs that say free range. Hopefully, they're not lying to me, you know? Yeah, JG. So, what about the people that aren't enjoying their life? Then their life just doesn't mean nothing? Not saying that's what you're saying. I'm just asking a question. Oh, that's nice, man. I don't know where you live, but over here it's not ready and available. You know? You ever been in the army? If not, would you ever be the army? I mean, if I needed to be, I would. But I've never been in the army, no. The only army I'm in is the army of the Lord, bro. Where everybody got to play his role in life. It's like an act. Yeah, you're right, Ruben. Everybody got to play their role. You're right about that. What is your role, Ruben? What is your role, bro? I love it though. I love the comment, man. That's nice, JG. you got it at your disposal, bro. Um, that might be a future move for me to get around more areas with farming. You know what I mean? JG says I'm baptized and Christian. JG, if you're baptized and Christian, why would you say there's no meaning to life and that you're not an atheist or a theist? A Christian is a theist. A theist is a person that believes in a God. So I'm just curious as to your thought pattern on that. My role is helping people, man. Ruben, I love it. Keep being you, Ruben. I love it. Each one teach one, brother. Love it. Love it. I do. I believe in the beef guy. The beef guy, bro. Bro, that sounds crazy. He said, I believe in the beef guy. That is hilarious. But if you are you really a Christian or are you just playing, JG? You guys hilarious. Ruben, you funny too, man. You're not funny, but you cool too, bro. I'm baptized and Christian. I'm human is all I know. I got you. So you're not a Christian, which is cool. I'm just trying to understand. It's kind of hard when it's coming through a screen. It's kind of hard to understand fully. You know what I mean? I think your worldview, regardless of what it is, I think everyone has a worldview. Whether you're religious or not, you might not be religious. That's cool, but I think every human being has a worldview. Worldview just means how you view the world. It's not deep. And how you view the world is how you live your life. So if you wake up in the morning and you think that all porcupines are gods, you're gonna live your life like that. The porcupine god. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do that. That's just how worldviews work. So some people will say when I talk to them about, beliefs, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm not religious," and I'm like, "Well, I never said you had to believe in a religion. It's whatever you believe in that becomes your worldview. That's all. I'm whatever anyone wants to classify me as. You're whatever anyone wants to classify." Okay, all right. So you don't believe in having or needing to have an identity. You just are. I've heard that before. That's interesting. Ruben says, respect to God of all the religions. Agreed. You have to respect all people from all walks of life. Agreed. JG says, what about the beef god? That's pretty funny, man. It's funny hearing people's perspectives, especially when they're talking good sense, you know? Let me look at the percentages. It says more money, 25%, more God, 50%, more friends, 12%, more gaming, 12%. Okay. JG says, how can you trust the Bible stories? Um, there's a couple ways, right? By the way, I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I'm just talking for the sake of the conversation. Uh, one way is okay, Rebel. I see you. I hear you. Um, he asks, "How can you trust the Bible stories?" Um, this is what I would say, right? When it comes to that question, I would say that is there evidence or not? That's how I look at it. I believe that all claims need to be evidentiary. They need to be they need to have sufficient evidence, right? So one thing is why keep the story going for this long? And why are people dying for the story if it's not true? One. Two, um, over the 2 centuries, you have people continuing on the story. Why die, dedicate your life to something that's just total nonsense? Why not just let the story go? We hear stories every day. We see the media, we see stories happening every day. None of them are none of them are transformative, and none of them make a person want to be better. Usually, the stories we hear make you want to be bitter, not better. So, two things we see standing the test of time. We see that number one, and number two, we also see transformative power. That's what I would say on a light note. Now I can get into further details, but that's just a light version of your question. Why do people eat garbage and die? The same reason why you did before you became carnivore, bro. You go by what's in front of you until you look outside of you. Remember? Why did you eat like garbage before? Because it's what you knew, and then you learned something to what you would classify as better, and you ate good. That's right, rebel. That's right, rebel. They can't possibly care about their pension, but it's also what's available to JG. You got to remember that you can't look at the world and think that every all the things that are available to you. You can't think that all the things that are available to you, JG, are available to everyone else. The world don't work like that. Somebody has to be on the bottom. Everyone cannot thrive, JG. That's a fact. Everyone cannot thrive. There has to be a bottom. Did Moses, etc., live to 100 years? Live 200 years old? JG, I wasn't there. The biblical story says that, but check this out. If God is real, and I believe God is real, but if God is real, who's to say when humans were more connected to that higher power that they didn't have more health in their body? You know what I mean? Who's to say that? Who's to say that for God's purposes, he couldn't keep somebody around for 200 years? If God is real. Stories are stories. Um, I hear you, bro. I think that's your um, your outlook, your worldview, which I don't hate on. I would say this though. Um, I didn't become a believer traditionally. I kind of went my own way and stumbled upon it in my own life. So um, my story is very unique, and I don't know. I believe that it's helped maintain my own mental health. Oh, there go my people, man. What's up, Raphael? What's up, Eva? What's going on? Y'all come on in. Come on into the Breakfast Club. What improves y'all mental health, man? I've been learning a lot today. JG's been teaching me about the beef god. I've been learning a whole lot. You know what I mean? Tricks, do I remember you? I don't. But how you doing though? How you doing? More guide improves my mental health. I like it. Eva, can you help us? Um, why why does more God improve your mental health, Raphael? Eva, you doing good, Tricks? I'm glad you're doing good. Are tricks really for kids? The underground OG. I want to be muscular like you. Just keep lifting. Keep lifting. Keep drinking water. You need a little salt in your water too. But just stay consistent underground. You're gonna be better than me, bro. Man, that's awesome, Eva. That's awesome. Love praise reports like that. That's awesome. That's awesome, awesome, man. Ma'am. Raphael, tell me why does more God improve your mental health? Just curious. See, now we're brewing the pot. I love that, Eva. Love that. Love that. Rebel says, do you only believe in God or do you believe there are God and a devil? Yes, I believe there is good and evil, Rebel. I do. I think all you gotta do is open your eyes and look around in the world. You can definitely see evil. Let me ask you that, JG. JG, do you believe that evil exists? What you say, bro? This is why we say if one believes in God, who is a higher power, the more connected they are with Him, the more help that God will give that person, whatever issue they're dealing with. So, are you saying, Raphael, that God is your helper? Good and bad and fighting will always exist. So, let me ask you this, JG. I like JG, man. I like JG. So JG, let me ask you this: does good and evil have a source? Where does good and evil come from, JG? We know that light, humans are the source. Okay. So, how do we choose good and evil, JG? If humans are the source of good and evil, how do we choose good and evil? Or why is there even a choice of good and evil? You know what I mean? Sharia, what's up, Sharia? Meditation, yoga, running, and eating clean helps my mental health for me. I love to hear it, man. Sounds very positive, bro. Sounds very positive. JG says because we are animals. How does an animal do evil? Like if you look at a lion, when a lion kills a gazelle, a lion is not evil. A lion is just operating in the food chain. So when a human kills a human, why is it evil? Y'all gotta help me out, man. The Breakfast Club is turning up, man. Welcome. We get the music rolling because we're having fun. Because when you see on the Animal Planet, when you see animals attack each other, it's not evil, it's animalistic behavior. But when a human attacks another human, we call it evil. What kind of animals are we? Eva, you be well, Eva. You be well. Good talking to you always, Eva. Have a good day at work. Lion killers pay for survivors. Humans need not to kill another human to survive. There you go. There you go, underground. I agree with that. I agree with that, underground. Wild and crazy animals we are. So all right, let me ask you. So JG, if you go to the store and you see a girl that you like and she's with her husband, is it evil or not evil to kill the guy so that you can get the girl? Is that evil or not? I know it sounds extreme, y'all, but follow me. Follow me. Is that evil or not, guys? Let me pin underdog. Underdog talking facts. No, JG. No, the question is if a person kills another person because he wants that person's girlfriend or that person's wife, is that evil or not? Evil says it's evil. The reason why I'm asking this, right, is because no, JG, JG, you gotta follow me, bro. That's not the question. The question is it evil or not? That's the question. Is it evil to do that or not? That's the question. That's the question. Brooklyn, you gotta help me in this thing, bro. Sorry about that. Is it evil or not? Brooklyn, help me out with that. Is it evil or not to murder someone and take their girlfriend? Is that evil or not? I thought this would be a lot easier, this question, because it's straightforward curated. He don't want to answer. JG, why you don't want to answer the question, bro? All right, I'm gonna say it anyway. When you see a lion do it, you don't ever think in your mind, "Oh my goodness, that lion's evil." There is a big distinction between humanity and the animal kingdom. We're becoming closer to the animal kingdom, but there's a big distinct difference between the animal kingdom and the human and humanity. We see it. We see lions kill. Yeah, evil. I'm telling you, evil. Say I'm going. We see lions kill other lions, and we don't say, "Oh my goodness, that's an evil lion." We don't see animals kill a prey for survival, like Underground said, and we're like, "Oh my goodness, he's evil for killing that." I mean, we feel bad about the gazelle, but we're like, "Oh, he's evil for killing that gazelle." When we see, God bless you too, Eva. When we see animals kill animals, we say, man, charge it to the game. That's the animal kingdom. When we see humans kill humans, I mean, don't let Twitter desensitize you so much to the point where you're like, oh my goodness, we're just like the animals. we're not supposed to be just like the animals. We don't go to the zoo and see animals on the outside of the cages and humans in the cages. We must be the highest form of an animal then. And if we're the highest form of an animal, the question is why? You know what I'm saying? There's not domesticated humans, there's domesticated animals. We're quite different, guys. We're getting closer to them, but we're quite different. The standard for humanity is so different from the standard of animals. Vegans kill more animals than anything through crop farming, pesticides, etc. All right. What would be the point? Like I get what you're saying, but what is your what is your correlation with that? But JG, what does that have to do with the question? I mean that respectfully. If animals kill animals straight up, we're not talking about indirectly. We're talking about straight up killing. The animal goes, grabs the gazelle, bites his neck, the gazelle bleeds out, it's food. The lion sees a tribe or a woman for the tribe that he likes, he goes and he challenges that other lion. Sometimes he kills that. He kills that lion. And we don't say anything about the lion being evil. Why do we say that a human is evil for killing another human if we are animals? What's up, Jesse? Jesse says none of the options help your mental health. So what helps your mental health, Jesse? And I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Thanks for coming. Ignore the bad vibe, people. For sure. Kunal, what's up, brother Kunal? What's going on? Yes, Jesse, we're just having deep conversations about mental health. Is God real? You know, typical Breakfast Club vibes. You know what I mean? Jesse, we're talking about the difference between the animal kingdom and humans. Oh, you say you believe in ignoring bad vibe people? That's how you improve your mental health? Let me ask you, Jesse, what if you have bad vibes? What if you're going through something mentally? Then what do you do? What if you're the source of the bad vibes? Because believe it or not, guys, we can be the source of our own bad vibes. JG, why are you switching the conversation, bro? JG, why are you switching the conversation, bro? And I do believe that, but why are you switching the conversation? JG don't want to stick in the fire. JG. By the way, I mean this with love, bro. I had a very bad panic attack. And what did you do for it, Jesse? How did you improve from the panic attack? Panic attacks are real, guys. Overwhelming information and expectations cause panic attacks. Oh, so you ignored all the bad people. Got you. I got you, Jesse. So it's almost like addition by subtraction. You subtract the bad people and you add in the good people. I get it. I understand it. And you take some medicine. I got you. JG says inflammation causes everything. No phone, no messages. I like it. Sometimes you have to draw away, Jesse, because a lot of people, will drain your battery, So sometimes you got to draw away from social media. Sometimes you got to draw away from certain family members just so your battery is not getting drained. I agree. Jim, yep, that's right. Ryan the man. What's up, Ryan? What's up, man? How you doing? Now, I like what you're saying, Jesse. Sounds like balance. JG says inflammation causes everything. JG, Are you going to answer the question, or can we move on? Are you going to answer the question on why we look at the animals different when they kill other animals, but we look at humans differently when they kill humans? Or are we going to move on? We can move on. Hey, thank you, Jassy. Those are great tips. She says, go to sleep early. She says, the gym, healthy breakfast, and walk. I love it. JG says, I don't know why. No problem. I'm going to tell you why. You know why? Because humans and animals are different. That's why. Humans have a different standard of morality than animals. It's written all over our society, guys. Humans and animals have a different moral code. Hello. If you agree with that, put a 1 in the chat. If you disagree with that, put a 2 in the chat. Come on, guys. Humans and animals have a different moral code. And because you see the desensitization on Twitter, it doesn't change the fact that humans and animals have a different moral code. Just because we see death on social media, it doesn't mean that humans and animals are the same. We've been desensitized to believe that. We've been desensitized to believe that life doesn't matter. We've been desensitized to believe that you don't matter. We've been desensitized to believe that violence doesn't matter. But when you peel back the layers and you look at what a human is at its core, again, our moral code is vastly different from animals. That's why, JG. JG says, forget about all that. Just eat meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Listen, I think you do believe in the beef god. Jassy, hey, thank you for coming by, Jassy. I'll see you on one of your live streams. We start talking about, what is the beef god? Ask JG, man. JG. If you say, hey, let's talk about the animal planet, JG's gonna say, just cook a steak. Forget about life. You just need a steak. You just need ground beef. That's it. Stop it. Why are you depressed? Because you didn't eat enough steak. Nosy, what up, man? Yes, you got to have JG. He's cool, but you got to have JG enlighten you. Remember when I was your favorite YouTuber? You were my favorite YouTuber? No, I don't remember that. Did you have another name, Nosy? Yeah, that's my answer to that, guys. We're vastly different. You know your favorite YouTuber guy? No, I don't know. We know, we accept, we feel, we guilty, but animals don't. There you go. There you go. There you go. On the berry juice. I just had me a berry smoothie, man. Thanks for reminding me. There's a little bit left. I'm his favorite now. Yeah, JG is he's a special character. That's all I can say. JG's a special character. But listen, guys, according to JG, if you lose somebody in your family, all you need is a steak. Don't mourn. You don't need to mourn, guys. You don't need to feel. You just need a steak, according to JG. And you're right about that, Kunal. Kunal, you're right about that. We know, we accept, we feel guilty. Animals don't. That's right. They don't have that same instinct. They told that in school. They told me that in school. I wrote the short bus. You funny, bro. Meat takes, yeah, bro. He said meat takes away all your problems. Nosy says, not gonna lie. How old are you though? You're not gonna lie about what? What are you not gonna lie about, Nosy? Now I know that you're nosy though. I do know that. You just proved that you are nosy. You just proved it. Nosy just proved it. Not gonna lie because I'm thinking. What does nosy mean, nosy? Raphael, you picked up on that one. You've been around me long enough to pick up on my jokes, huh? You 27? I'm 35. Nah, JG, you're not. You said earlier you were 54, bro. Come on, man. JG is glitching, bro. You got to cut back on that steak, bro. You glitching. Just kidding. Oh, you're 35 too? That's what's up, nosy. That's what's up. So, JG. Okay, Doors, man. Good to see you, brother. You take it easy, man. You're in our thoughts. You're in our prayers too, bro. Appreciate you, man. Ryan Hart, what's going on, man? What's going on, Ryan Hart? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? I'm the 10-foot tall robot. Oh my goodness. You are? You are? Hey, Ryan Hart, let me ask you a question since you just popped in. We're gonna put you fresh out the press. My brother in here said that the animal kingdom is no different from the human or humanity. Do you agree with that or disagree? What do you think about that, Ryan Hartz? Is animals and humans okay? JG, take it easy, man. Nosy says you agree that the animals are the same. All right, JG, I'll see you on the next one, man. You have a great day too, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you interacting with me and being able to have the conversation go, bro. Appreciate you. Take it easy, man. JG about to go research them animals. I bet you. He gonna get off here. He gonna sear him a nice steak, and he gonna be looking at the difference between humans and animals. I promise you. Because we were talking about something that had him a little, just thinking a little bit. That's all. Isn't that right, Raphael? We had him thinking a bit. I think we did. Fun fact: my favorite food. I like that humor. Thank you, bro. My favorite food is green smoothie and cupcake. That's interesting. Why green smoothie and cupcake? Very interesting. Fun fact: did you know that cows can have best friends? So imagine this: you are a cow and your friend gets turned into a cheeseburger. You, as a cow, can get depressed. Really? I think they have emotions, but to say they're like humans, I can't rock with that, guys. Animal and humans have different consciousnesses. I agree with that too. I agree with that too. I agree with that, Ryan. But check this out. When it comes to a moral code, Ryan, I think that the humans and the animals are different. Okay, no problem. The question was, do humans and animals, are we the same in terms of how we operate? So the guy earlier, he was talking about how we're literal animals, so that animals, they don't need God, they don't need a higher power. So he was just saying that he believes that we're. Oh, that's awesome. He said he believes that we don't need anything because we're animals. Animals just eat food. He's a carnivore. He's on the carnivore diet. He was just in here a while ago, but it just opened up a conversation because a lot of people think that we are just animals, and I just presented some facts, on how I think we're different. But I just want to know what you believe. Do you believe that we're animals? and we don't need higher powers, or do you believe that the human um, thinking process, the human methodology is different? Okay, cool. Now we're here. Halloween is ending tomorrow, bro. Where is it? What time is it where you live, bro? It's only like 10 o'clock over here. Enjoy the rest of the day, bro. Can't think about tomorrow, man. Got the whole day. But I thought it was very interesting. If you look at the poll here, more money was 23%, more God was 54%, more friends 15%, more gaming was a hot 8%. So I'm going to put that poll down there so you guys can see the results. But pretty cool. Okay, man. Appreciate you, fourth wall, man. He says that sounds very interesting. Yes. What do you have a thought on it or not really? Yeah, fourth. Have a good day at work, man. Yeah, Raphael. I think when I presented the difference, nah, nosy. I never heard of it. I'm not that nosy, brother. I'm not sure what to think of this question. That sounds about right, actually. Um, what sounds about right? That we are animals or that we are not animals? Uh, if you notice, Raphael, when I presented, the lion killing the gorilla, right? And when I presented the human killing another human, he kind of like said, "Yeah, I don't really want to touch on that because I brought it to him straight through to where he couldn't kind of dance around it." You know what I mean? So I think when you ask people straight up questions, like when you go to the zoo, I've never been to a human zoo where I saw animals as a zookeeper, right? The humans are in the ocean studying the animals. The animals are not on land studying the humans. Animals don't create gear like animals in the ocean don't create land gear so they can come study humans. Humans on land, they get sea gear or ocean gear so they can go in and study sea creatures. The consciousness of humans and animals are so different. So when people say that, I say, okay, I hear where you're coming from, but at the same time, we're kind of different. Nosy said dolphins can study. Right. But can a dolphin study a human on land, Nosy? Can a dolphin study a human on land? Hello. Can a dolphin study a human on land? No, they can't. But a human can study a dolphin in the ocean. That's my point. Humans are different. Our consciousness is different. We think of things differently. Do you believe in reincarnation? No, I don't believe in reincarnation. Like we die and come back as a dolphin or a bee. I'm actually a Christian, so I believe in when we die, our souls continue on, but our bodies stay here. That's what I believe. Okay, Nosy, take it easy. I was maybe 10 years old at the time. I don't remember exactly. About origin from my phone, there was a jungle. Right at the edge of the jungle, there were many settlements, and paddy was cultivated. What is paddy? What is paddy? Nova. What's up, Nova? Yes, Reinhardt. So it's pretty. I think what you do on Earth transcends to the next life, but I don't believe you. It makes you become a bumblebee or a dog. Um, just not something I personally hold to. Appreciate you, Ryan Hartz, man. Much love back to you and your family, man. Tell your little ones The whole man said, "What's up?" Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know. Um, but yeah, I think today we talked about how to improve mental health. I notice there's a lot of things going on in the world, and people's mental health are challenged. Even too much social media is not good for you. There's too many opinions. There's too many ideas, and there's a lot of desensitization of your mind, your body, and your spirit. So I think it's very, very important to filter your mind, man. Filter your mind, feel better, think better, eat better, love God, love people, and really be intentional about life. He says, "You're on the big screen. We all see you." That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'll be seeing them on your YouTube shorts. I see you guys skating. I see y'all rollerblading. I see y'all trying to make a healthy impact in other people's lives. So y'all keep going and keep growing. Y'all doing an amazing thing on the Reinhardt's channel. If you guys love skating, if you guys love family talk, check out the Reinhardt's channel, man. Reinhardt's channel. They're always trying to motivate people, and they're always showing you what a nuclear family looks like. Michael, what's up? What's up? What's going on, man? Nova, I appreciate you, man. God bless you too. He says, from that jungle, elephants used to come eat patty. This is how friendship developed between elephant and ox. One day, the owner of that land cut the ox's leg for some reason. Man, that's an interesting story, bro. Very, very interesting. So many internet issues. I got you, Mike. But you got that song, huh? You got that song I sent in Discord. Everybody, if you're in Discord, check out the song I sent to Michael in the faith chat. I was just trying to show him that there is positive music that still sounds good. You know, there's positive music that still sounds good. There's positive rap that still sounds good. It's not corny, but it ain't telling you to rob, kill, and steal from your brother. Hello. Yes, sir. So there's options. There's options. Listen, I want to be fixed it. Bill came through. I can't pay her. I just don't like it. It sounded like normal rap. Awesome, awesome. Listen, I want to be intentional. I got a session I got to go to. We've been over here for over an hour. I will see you guys in Discord as well. But we had a great conversation this morning on the Breakfast Club, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. And when it comes to your mental health, don't ignore it. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, we've been on here for a minute. Don't ignore it. Don't overlook it. Something's going on in your mental, something going on in your spirit. It's time to address it, man. Let God in. Let God heal your broken heart. Let God heal your mindset. You know what I mean? And let's keep building together. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mike, man, I apologize, man. But check this out, man. No matter what you guys are going through, y'all do me a favor, man. Look yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, let's go. Let's grow. Let's go. Let's grow. Listen, let's say a quick prayer for my brother Michael, man. We got you. We got you. Let's say a quick prayer. Father God, in Jesus' name, we pray right now for my brother Michael. You know all about him. You know what he's going through. He's having chest pains, heart pains for some weird reason. His heart is troubled. You said in your word, let your heart not be troubled, Father. So, Lord, we thank you for our brother. We ask that you touch him from the crown of his head to the soles of his feet, and that he would grow in you. And we pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen. God up, squad up, man. I see y'all later, man. Much love. Salute.